Dexter Southfield, Middle School Grammar. Today we're talking about dangling and misplaced modifiers. A modifier is a word or word group that makes the meaning of another word or word group more specific. A modifier may consist of a word, or it could be a phrase, or it could be a clause. And as you probably remember, there are two types of modifiers. There are adjectives and there are adverbs. Okay, take a look at these two sentences and take a minute, copy them down, and you need to then underline every adjective, every adverb, every adjective phrase, every adverb phrase, every adjective clause, and every adverb clause that you see in these two sentences. So look carefully. Each one of these sentences has three things that you should underline. Take a minute right now and do your best. Okay, the first sentence. The book about the laundry industry mentioned clean shirts that were never ironed. Well, right here we have about the laundry industry, and that's a prep phrase. About the laundry industry. About is your preposition. Industry is your OP. And this is an adjective phrase, and it describes the book. Further down the sentence, we have the word clean, which is an adjective by itself, and it's describing the word shirts. Then we finish it off with that were never ironed, and that is an adjective clause. And we know it's a clause because it has a subject and a verb. The subject is that, the verb is were ironed, and never is an adverb. It is describing the word shirts. Second sentence, during the game, Justin ran quickly after I made my shot. During the game is a prepositional phrase. It comes at the beginning of the sentence. There's the preposition, there's the OP, and this is an adverb phrase. And it is describing the running. The running happened during the game, so it modifies ran. Quickly is also an adverb by itself. It ends in ly. That's a good signal. It's describing ran as well. And then after I made my shot. So what we have here is an adverb phrase. Sorry, an adverb clause because it has a subject I and it's got a verb made. It's also a prepositional phrase. And this clause right here, I made my shot, serves as the object of the preposition. But regardless, Justin ran after I made my shot. Okay, now that we are reminded what a modifier is, we can now talk about a dangling modifier. So a dangling modifier is when a modifier does not clearly modify a word or word group. Take a look at this sentence. Having finished the project, the TV was turned on. Well, you have to wonder, there's something missing here. Did the TV finish the project? It's confusing. Where's the person, right? Who finished the project? Something finished the project, so it's just not clear. So, in this case, we would bring in this sentence. Having finished the project, Josh turned on the TV. Well, now I know about who actually finished the project. So, having finished the project is your adjective phrase. It's describing Josh. Here's another one. The rainbow vanished driving into the street. Okay, so driving into the street is a modifier, but I don't know what it's modifying. It's certainly the rainbow wasn't driving into the street, so it's hard for me to think that this is some sort of adjective clause, adjective phrase describing a rainbow. Something's missing here. We have to figure out what it is. So now we have a full thought here. The rainbow vanished as we were driving into the street. This is fine. You've totally changed the sentence. We were driving is now a verb phrase. Into the street is a prep phrase, and it's clear. This isn't the only way you could have done it. There's multiple different strategies, but at least you don't have the confusion that you had in the first sentence. And we'll finish things off with misplaced modifiers. A misplaced modifier is a modifier that seems to modify the wrong word or the wrong word group. So, for example, basketball is a game invented by James Naismith that I enjoy playing. Okay, so I think we know what's being said here, but it's just at face value, it's not clear. Basketball is a game invented by James Naismith that I enjoy playing. Well, maybe you do enjoy playing against James Naismith, or somebody named him, but the original inventor of the game has been dead for a while now, so you definitely do not enjoy playing James Naismith. So let's find out a better sentence here. Perhaps you meant to write that basketball, a game I enjoy playing, was invented by James Naismith. And that clearly puts this modifier over to basketball. And in this case, this modifier is, I decided to make it into an appositive phrase, which fits this situation, I think, a lot better. It's not the only way you could have done this, but it's a way that I think makes sense. For reflection, what kind of phrases will you utilize in order to write clear sentences without dangling or misplaced modifiers?